Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and safe. Today we are going to study Science 2, lesson number 6, Animal Classification. In that, we will study remaining topic of kingdom Animalia. We have studied first 4 phyla in kingdom Animalia, that is Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes and Aschelminthes. Now let's study fifth phylum, that is Annelida. Body of these animals is long and cylindrical, but it has a special feature, that is the body shows segmentation. This property of showing small segmentation is also called as metamerism. So these worms are segmented worms. Most of them are free living. They are found in seawater or fresh water or soil. Some of them are ectoparasite, example leech. They suck the blood from the body. It is also used in medicinal field to remove impure blood or poison from the body. Its mouth has teeth-like structure called as sucker. They are triploblastic. Body shows bilateral symmetry. True body cavity is present. Locomotory organs are setae in earthworm. If you observe the picture of earthworm, it has small hair type of structure. Some worm, example Nereis, have parapodia for locomotion. Parapodia is leg-like structure, little bigger than setae. And some of them have suckers for locomotion, example leech. Body is covered by a thin skin which is called cuticle. They are unisexual or bisexual. Unisexual means separate male and female worm, and bisexual means both male and female gametes present in same worm. Bisexual is also known as hermaphrodite. Example earthworm, leech and Nereis. Let's study next phylum, Arthropoda. Artho means jointed. Poda means legs. So these animals have jointed appendages. Example cockroach, crab, mosquito. If we observe the leg of these animals, it is made up of small parts. So these are the animals with jointed appendages or jointed parts. They are the largest phylum in the animal kingdom. Maximum number of animals come under these phylum. That is, all types of mosquito, bugs, prawn, crab, insect comes under these phylum. So, Arthropoda is largest phylum in animal kingdom. They are the most successful group of animals. Means these animals can survive in any atmosphere, any climate, any environment and any condition. Their body is designed in such a way that they can survive in any condition. Therefore, they are found everywhere from deep ocean to mountain peaks. Whether it is hot or cold, at every place in any climate. Body is triploblastic. They have true body cavity. Now always remember these 2 points, that is triploblastic and true body cavity. It is common point in remaining phylum. Body shows bilateral symmetry. Body is segmented. Annelida and Arthropoda have segmentation. Body is covered by exoskeleton made up of chitin. Chitin means hard outer covering made up of carbohydrate known as chitin. They are unisexual. Example: crab, spider, millipede, centipede, cockroach, butterfly, honeybee, etc. Spider comes in different class, which is known as Arachnida. Insect comes in class Insecta. Insects have 6 legs, spider have 8 legs. Millipede are calm animals. They have many legs, that is 1000 legs. So they are called as millipede. But centipedes are one of the most dangerous predators. They hunt and eat. They are very aggressive. They are highly venomous. Now next phylum is phylum Mollusca. Body of these animal is soft, jelly-like and unsegmented. Example: snail, octopus, squid. They are the second largest group of animals. They are aquatic as well as terrestrial. That is, some live in water and some live on land. All snails are example of terrestrial animals. If they are aquatic, then they are mostly marine and some are found in fresh water. Body is triploblastic, that is 3 germ layer. They have true body cavity. They shows bilateral symmetry except snail. Snail is a symmetrical animal. Body is divided into head, foot and visceral mass. In example of snail, they have 2 tentacles. Eyes is present on tip of tentacles. As it can move its tentacle, so it has more field of vision. Below head, it has muscular foot, which is locomotory organ of snail. It possesses shell above the foot. The shell consists of visceral mass. Visceral mass means body organs present in snail which is hidden in shell. Body is covered by mantle which is secreted by protective shell made up of calcium carbonate. In some animals, shell is over the body. Example, snail. In some animal, shell is inside the body. Example, squid. They are unisexual. Example, bivalve, snail, octopus, etc. Octopus is most clever animal among all non-chordates. Few people keep octopus as pet animal. Now let's study phylum Echinodermata. Echino means thorny. Derma means skin. The meaning of the phylum name is spiny skin. Body of these animal is covered with spines. Spines made up of calcium carbonate. We can also tell calcareous spine means made up of calcium carbonate. They are exclusively marine animals. They are not found in fresh water. Body is triploblastic, that is, it possesses 3 germ layer. They have true body cavity, that is coelom. Body cavity means it is the space between the body wall and gut, that is digestive cavity. Adults show radial symmetry, but larva shows bilateral symmetry. Locomotion is done with the help of tube feet. In starfish, tube feet is also used to capture prey, that is food. Some are sedentary, example sea urchin. Their skeleton is made up of spine and ossicles, that is ossicles plates. Their outer body is made up of spine. Also, the internal body consists of bony plates, which are called as ossicles. Ossicles are made up of calcium carbonate. They show high capacity of regeneration. They are unisexual. Example: starfish, sea urchin, brittle star, sea cucumber, etc. Now, let's study next phylum, Hemichordata. Hemi means half, that is half chordate. These animals are not completely chordate but half chordate. They are worm type animals. Body is divided into three parts: proboscis, collar and trunk. Notochord is present only in proboscis region. Notochord means supporting rod-like structure. It is present only in proboscis region, therefore they are called as hemichordates. They are also commonly called as acorn worms. The proboscis and the collar of these worms look like these nuts, so they are called as acorn worm. They are marine animals living in burrow in the sand. They have one to many pharyngeal gill slits for respiration. Gills present near the pharynx is called as pharynx gill slits. They are unisexual or some are bisexual, that is hermaphrodite. Example: balanoglossus and saccoglossus. Balanoglossus is considered as connecting link between non-chordates and chordates. This animal shows the character of both the group. Hence, it is a viewpoint of evolution. Now let's see the last phylum, phylum Chordata. These animals have supporting notochord in their body. Nerve cord is present in the body. It is single, hollow and present on dorsal side, that is back side. Pharyngeal gill slits are present in the body during at least any development stage, that is gill slits were present in human embryo which get converted into lungs during development. Heart is present on ventral side, that is front. It consists of three subphylum. First one, Urochordata. Second, Cephalochordata. Third, Vertebrata. Vertebrata is also known as Craniata. Let us study subphylum Urochordata. Uro means tail. Chordata means notochord. It means these organisms have notochord in the tail. These are marine animals. The body is covered by skin-like test which is called tunic. Notochord is present in the tail region of larva. That means adults don't have notochord. Larvae of these animals are freely swimming. Larva metamorphoses into adult which settle down at the bottom of the ocean. It means larva gets converted into adult and settle down at the bottom of the ocean, and adults don't show locomotion. They are bisexual. Both sex organ is present in one body. So we call them bisexual or hermaphrodite. Example: Herdmania, Doliolum, Oikopura, etc. Now let's see subphylum Cephalochordata. These are small fish-like marine animals. Notochord is present throughout the body length. Pharynx is very large and contain gill slits. These animals are unisexual. Example: Amphioxus. Now let's see subphylum Vertebrata. or craniata. Vertebrata means proper vertebral column and craniata means proper skull. In these animals, notochord is replaced by vertebral column. In these animals, head is well developed, brain is protected by cranium, endoskeleton is either cartilaginous or bony. Cartilaginous means soft bone. These vertebrates are divided into two groups, that is Agantha and Gnathostomata. Agantha means without jaw because they cannot chew the food as they have sucker to suck the blood. Gnathostomata means with jaws. Example, human, fish, crocodile, etc. Now let's study 6 classes of phylum Vertebrata, that is Cyclostomata, Pistas, Amphibia, Reptile, Aves and Mammalia. Now let's study the first class, that is Cyclostomata. Cyclo means round, stomata means opening or mouth. These animals have jawless mouth provided with sucker. It means they don't have teeth to chew but sucker to suck the blood. It is also called as one type of ectoparasite. Their skin is soft and without any scales. Endoskeleton is cartilaginous, that is soft type of bone present in them. Paired appendages are absent. If you observe them, they have only one fin, that is single fin. Most of the animals are ectoparasites. They suck the blood of fish. The bite mark is also present on the fish. It is also called as sea lamprey. Example, petromyzon. You can observe the pattern of the skin in such a way that it can hide in surrounding. Second example, myzin. It is also called as hagfish. They both are ectoparasite. They can attack on dead or living organism. Now let's see second class, class Pistas. They are aquatic animals. They are marine as well as freshwater animals. Body is spindle shaped to minimize the water resistance. Because of it, they can cut water and swim easily. They are cold-blooded, that is picalotherms. It means they can change the body temperature according to the surrounding. They have paired and unpaired fins for swimming. Tail fin is useful as a string organ during swimming. It means tail helps in changing direction. Exoskeleton is in the form of scales. Endoskeleton is either cartilaginous or bony. It means some fishes have cartilaginous endoskeleton and some fishes have bony endoskeleton. Respiration occurs with gills. Oxygen is absorbed through gills and CO2 is removed from gills. Example, Scalodon, it is a type of shark. Pomfret, seahorse, electric ray. If some organism attacked on electric ray, it has a tendency to give electric shock to defend itself, hence it is called electric ray. Next, stingray, etc. Now let's study class Amphibia. These animals are strictly aquatic during larva life. It means it can live only in water. The young frog is called tadpole. They have gills during larva stage and they perform only aquatic respiration. Limbs will develop internally and spring out at the last minute. The transformation is called a metamorphosis. Then it will be ready to explore land. When tadpole is growing into adult, slowly it starts forming its leg and tail starts disappearing. During adult life, they can perform aquatic as well as aerial respiration. It means when they are in water, they respire with skin. Skin of frog is very thin. It has tendency to absorb oxygen. When frog is on land, it can respire through lungs. They have two pairs of appendages, that is one set of forelimbs and another set of hind limbs. Digits are without claws, means they don't have any nails. Exoskeleton is absent, that is they don't have any hair or scale on their body. Skin is usually kept moist for respiration. It means if the skin become dry, they cannot respire. So the skin is wet and slimy. Because of it, they have mucus gland as it secrete mucus to keep the skin wet and slimy. External ear is absent but tympanum is present. It means it has big ear drum in spite of ear, which is called as tympanum. Neck is absent, so it cannot rotate its neck. If they want to see in another angle, they will jump on that direction and see the another angle. Eyes are prominent with eyelids. That is, it has big eyes and they are provided with eyelids. Example: frog with smooth skin, toad with rough skin. Toads are poisonous as compared to frog. Salamander, it looks like lizard but it is an amphibian, etc. Now let's study next class, that is class Reptilia. According to the course of animal evolution, these are first true terrestrial animals with creeping movement. It means when slow evolution took place, unicellular amoeba was converted into multicellular fish and fishes was converted into amphibians, and from amphibians slowly evolution of reptile took place. So these reptiles are first true terrestrial animals. These animals come completely on land and they creep on land with short legs. You might have seen crocodile in water, but they cannot breathe underwater, nor they can breathe through skin. If they want to breathe, they have to come above the water. These are cold-blooded animals, that is poikilotherms. They creep on the land as their body cannot be lifted up. Their skin is dry and scaly. Neck is present between head and trunk. It means it can rotate its neck. External ear is absent but they have eardrum. They can hear. Snake do not have eardrum but they can hear low frequency sound. Digits are provided with claws. Example: tortoise, lizard, snake, turtle, etc. Now let's study next class, that is aves. Vertebral column is present. They have well adapted for aerial life that they can fly. The biggest modification in them is forelimbs are modified into wings and bones are hollow from inside so that it can reduce its body weight and fly easily. They are warm-blooded. It means the body temperature will remain same even the temperature in surrounding changes. So, they are also called as homeotherms. Student, always remember poikilotherms means cold-blooded. Homeotherms means warm-blooded. The body is tapering at both ends to decrease the resistance of air while flying. Toes are covered with scale and beard claws. Exoskeleton is present in the form of feathers. External part of mouth is developed into beak. Neck is present between head and trunk, so it can rotate its neck. Example: peacock, parrot, pigeon, duck, penguin, etc. Now let's study the last class Mammalia. The very important feature of class Mammalia is presence of mammary gland. It is typical character of Mammalia because it produces milk, and it is very important feature of mammary glands. These animals are warm-blooded, that is, body temperature stays the same whether it is cold or hot outside. Warm-blooded animals are also called as homeotherms. If the temperature rises, we get fever, and decreases, then hypothermia. Body is divided into 4 basic parts: head, neck, trunk, tail. But humans don't have tail, they have tailbone. Tailbone indicates that humans' ancestors were having tail. Digits, that is fingers, are provided with nails in humans. Some animals have claws, some have hooves. Animals like cow, horse, etc. have hooves. Exoskeleton is in the form of hair or fur. Example: humans, kangaroo, dolphin, bat. Even whales are aquatic mammals. Therefore, to breathe, whales and dolphins have to come up on the water surface. They can't breathe underwater. So students, the lesson is completed here. I hope you might have understood the topic. Today we have studied remaining 6 phylum and 6 classes of kingdom Animalia. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.